Back then, man, this movie freaked people out, dude. They were so scared that their
She
kid
was
could
so
get
good.
possessed by a devil.
She was so. I bought it. I was like, that bitch is possessed.
I think that movie fucked her up.
Yeah, right? For the rest of her life?
I think so.
Well, because she did it so young. She's a kid in that movie. It's like,
Yeah.
to be in that mindset, 12 hours a day on set shooting.
Yelling, your mother sucks cocks in hell. Remember that?
Yeah, dude.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell. You're like, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, but you have to do that. That
Was
happens.
that 76? What year was The Exorcist?
Looking on our Wikipedia now, sorry.
That's what happens to actors that get embedded in those things that go deep, deep, deep. Sometimes the brain takes a while to get back.
I would imagine that if you're playing...
73.
73. If you're a child and you're playing someone who's possessed by a demon...
Yeah, come on.
And you believe in demons when you're a child, too.
For sure.
Do you believe in demons now?
Still do. Yeah.
Do you?
For sure.
They might be real.
They gotta be. There's gotta be external forces around. I can't imagine that all this energy in your body goes to nowhere. I don't buy it.
Well, that's not even the question about demons. Like what energy, where your energy goes is a really good question. But the question about demons is, are there external forces that are playing against you?
Oh,
that
yeah.
are actual entities.
But I think negative energy goes into those things. That's what I guess I mean is like, I think what builds those things is negative, really
Right.
toxic, evil shit builds negative
In
things.
another dimension.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh,
I definitely
right.
believe that.
And if you're doing like evil shit, you're probably even more haunted.
When you
by
die,
those
it doesn't
things.
just go away. It goes somewhere into a thing. I wholeheartedly believe that. And honestly, like the first time I really felt, like when I saw, the Irish, for some reason, we love wakes. We like to see people when they're dead. I like how the Jews do it. They're like, I'm not fucking looking at that person when they're dead.
I had the same experience. I know what you're gonna say.
And I couldn't look at my grandmother the whole time. And then my mom was like, we're going to leave, so you ought to say goodbye. And I was like, all right. And I walked up there, and I felt this sense of relief because I was like, oh, the thing I loved isn't even in there anymore.
Right.
This was a vessel.
Yes.
And whatever was in there is somewhere better, and it just, I felt immediately like this weird, like someone was telling me like,
Yeah.
this is just the shell, man. The thing you like, it's in a really great place. It's all good.
That's the weirdest part about seeing someone dead, is this feeling that they've left.
Yeah. They're not in there.
Yeah, they're not in there.
Did you see this? The Pope?
Whoa, is this the new Pope?
Yeah, he passed away. They did the funeral, and they
The new Pope who died, rather.
brought him out without a coffin and left him
Yo,
on display
that's dark.
for a while.
Pope don't need no coffin.
That's dark.
And everyone came up and kissed his hands and stuff.
Wild. I don't, that's...
That is a crazy gig. And
Del-
that guy had the craziest past. Pope Benedict, he had
Yeah.
the craziest past because he was charged with moving priests around that had committed atrocities.
Yeah.
And he moved one to a place where they molested 100 deaf kids.
What?
Yes. Google that.
100?
100
Deaf
deaf
kids.
kids got molested by this one priest that he had moved when he was a cardinal.
No, you don't hear him coming. That's the problem.
Jesus, Santino, you can't even help yourself.
Cut it out.
Son of a
Cut it out.
bitch.
That is-
Son of a
But the new one's supposed to be chill, right? I don't fucking
Well,
know.
I think he had to take it down a notch, so the new one got, fucking a regular throne. It's
He's-
like, this gold throne's a little outdated.
And he's like pro-gay marriage
Yes,
and all that
well,
stuff.
that's nice.
A little
Yeah.
bit more than 100.
200 deaf kids. Oh, my God. The priest might have molested 200 deaf boys. Top Vatican officials, including future Pope Benedict the 16th, did not defrock a priest who molested as many as 200 deaf
That's
boys,
fucking-
even though several American bishops repeatedly warned them that failure to act on the matter could embarrass the church, according to the files recently unearthed as part of a lawsuit. Imagine your concern is embarrassing the church, not that this guy is fucking kids. Imagine.
Yeah, we don't want the church to look bad.
Imagine your concern, and not one guy, but multiple bishops, right?
Yeah. It's nuts. Have you been to the Vatican, by the way?
Yes, on edibles.
That shit is dark.
I went there on edibles.
Did you?
Yeah.
That shit creeped me out,
Yeah.
dude. The whole time
my
I was
whole
like,
family.
I don't like this at all. I just didn't like the fact that they were like, we
fascinating.
have our own cops.
Well, no extradition.
We can do whatever we want.
They're basically a country
They have their
inside
own
of a
bank.
city.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
their own rules, their own laws.
And there's a bunch of people in there that people would like to try.
yeah.
They would like to pull them out of there and try them
Can't do it.
for crimes against humanity.
Protected. You saw that documentary about the little girl that went missing from the Vatican?
No.
No?
No.
I don't even know what it's called, Jamie. You have to the girl who went missing is what I think my instinct is saying, but it's about a resident. You know, there's a small amount of residents that live in the Vatican walls in Vatican City. Her family was one of them. And this has got to be, I don't know, 30 years ago. She went missing. And the story is fucking wild.
Yeah, it's called Vatican,
Vatican Girl.
I just Googled it 2 days ago. It says they've reopened the case, so I don't know.
Dude, you have to watch this. It's bananas.
What do they think happened?
Well, there's a bunch of different conspiracies. There's a bunch of different, like, there is kind of a somewhat clear-cut answer in it, but there's multiple points where even they go, I don't know. This may come from multiple avenues of this being a very well-coordinated thing, like a kidnapping, and it's crazy. And they just reopened it up.
Kidnapping from someone who lives in the Vatican?
I don't want to tell you.
The family lived there. It says there might have been a kidnapping to blackmail the Pope at the time.
There's a bunch of different theories, and as you watch it, they talk about multiple theories about, like, what it's like. But also, the crazy thing is, you'd think if you lived in the Vatican, you're living on, you know, high on the hog. No. These people were, like, commoner, lower class to lower middle class. It's not because they're in there. You're not, like, automatically, you know, living like a king. If you're just a citizen.
So were they help? Did they work there?
Yeah, they were workers.
Oh, so the workers live there.
But they don't treat them any kind of, it's like they all live pretty, you know. Modestly. And your family's born into it, so you're kind of born in it. And this girl she would go to a school outside of the Vatican walls, like a performance art school, if I'm not mistaken, and, you know, a regular route from there to there, there to there, there to there, and then one day.
Oh, here's why. The Pope's longtime secretary is about to release a book this week.
Ruh-roh.
And that's why they may have invested. He says he's got information on it that's going to come out in the book.
About that girl?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's
boy.
wild, dude.